We can start at the top on page 1.
In theater, everything begins with the written word, and what a playwright sets down on the page can be treated like scripture. But a new play is a living and breathing thing that's still growing and changing. Earlier this week, freshly Xeroxed copies of Jordan Ramirez Puckett's play were handed out around a table at San Diego Rep's rehearsal space in Chula Vista.
I bolded the stage directions that I would like read.
Santiago Iacinti is directing Ramirez Puckett's play.
We are here today for the first table read of the new play, To Saints and Stars, which is following two friends, Sophia and Zoe, who grew up together, and they're navigating whether religion and science are in opposition to each other.
The world is changing, and I'm shocked that you would want to bring a child into this mess.
I have faith.
That what? The planet's gonna suddenly get cooler? That water will
Rain from the sky? Maybe.
This table read is almost as stripped down a version of the play as audiences will see on Saturday.
I really believe that the most important character in any play is the audience, and you don't get a sense of that when you're alone in your room reading the play on a computer screen, or even if you get a bunch of friends together and just read it in your living room. You need a live, breathing audience to go, oh, okay, that's a laugh line. I didn't realize it was a laugh line. Great. It's really informative to know what's working and what's not, and you only get a sense of that by being in the room. And so it's a way for theaters to help a playwright test material out before you're the big stakes of getting it a full production and you have reviewers coming to opening night.
Sophia and Zoe run off in opposite directions, aging as they do. Zoe joins her husband John, and Sophia gets back into the spacecraft with Ken.
Basically, the actors will have scripts in hand the whole time, and what's great about that for me is I plan on making changes to the play throughout the week as we're working on the script, developing it with the actors, getting the actors' feedback.
What would you say is the tone of Sophia and Zoe's debate?
And so I might be making changes to the script the day that an audience sees it.
That's the kind of excitement you'll find in the San Diego Rep's Latinx New Play Festival, where 4 new plays will receive staged readings. This past Monday, Iacinti heard the play for the very first time.
It's exciting. I'm very passionate about new work, so we are focusing on the text and developing it. A lot of what we're doing this week is giving the playwright who is with us the entire week the opportunity to hear it out loud. And so this is an opportunity for the playwright to really see it on its feet and to help her in the development process.
A director doesn't always have the luxury of working with the writer of the work being produced.
Like I said, having the playwright and the dramaturg in the room is a great resource.
Has everyone worked with a dramaturg before?
Yes.
You haven't?
I had the pleasure, no.
I have never worked on a play as a dramaturg with the playwright in the room, so I'm so excited.
So the dramaturg's job is to work with what the playwright has written. The dramaturg will do research and background on the history of the play, depending on what the subject matter is.
Because it is quite a conversion, and we can get into this like in the coming days that we have, right? Between like the worlds, like the 4 big religions.
They'll make suggestions about what they think in the text is working and what they think needs to be addressed.
It's also an opportunity to dig into the background of the play with the person who created it.
I consider myself a person of faith, but I also deeply value scientific contributions, and I think a lot of times I see them put at odds with one another. Either you believe in God or you believe in science. So I was really interested in exploring that through these 2 women.
Why? I get to make history. I get to be one of 4 people to try and make life on Mars work, to try and make it a new Earth.
What about children?
What about them?
It won't be Earth without children. Are they expecting you to single-handedly populate the planet?
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm trying to figure out exactly what you've signed yourself up for.
We have no idea what would happen to a fetus on Mars.
San Diego Rep and Amigos del Rep are providing a showcase for Latinx playwrights to explore issues of concern to them, whether it's big questions of science and faith or something more intimate and universal.
I always hope that my plays make someone want to pick up the phone and call a loved one and remember the people that they care about and to reach out to them. I think we could all use a little bit more of that.
You don't need sets and costumes to convey that, just a playwright's carefully chosen words and an actor to deliver them. Beth Accomando, KPBS News.